finish what I started, cause quitting's not an option. Got a Superman spirit, annihilate fight. Got my eyes on the prize, I ain't worried about the hype. See, I came here for war, so let's get this thing poppin'. I'ma finish what I started, cause quitting's not an option.
I've been criticized and doubted, they talk like I ain't bout it. I'm a volcano ready to erupt, so I came here to get rowdy. Competition's talking reckless, but that's what I expected. I'm the Dwight Howard of this game, so all that nonsense gets rejected. I need rage up in this cage, I'm the king of this here ring. I flow just like a butterfly, like a bee is high sting. I'm the King Kong of this jungle, so let's get ready to rumble. I have taken many blows and not one time I've ever stumbled. So be calm in the storm and never let them stress you. Gotta have ice in your veins while staying cool under pressure. A fire in your eyes, a hunger in your heart, a resolve to never quit and about to finish what you start. There's no gain without no pain, no testimony without a test. So when it's said and done, you'll have a story to confess. So let's get ready for war as we make our critics feel it with an annihilate fight and the Superman spirit.
Got a Superman spirit with an annihilate fight. Got my eyes on the prize, I ain't worried about the hype. See, I came here for war, so let's get this thing poppin'. I'ma finish what I started, cause quitting's not an option. Got a Superman spirit, annihilate fight. Got my eyes on the prize, I ain't worried about the hype. See, I came here for war, so let's get this thing poppin'. I'ma finish what I started, cause quitting's not an option.
As I sway from side to side, my heart beating in my chest. Here's the moment of truth to put these naysayers to rest. They said I couldn't do it, I've been called an underachiever. Well, here's my opportunity to turn them all into believers. So don't count me out just yet, I'm just getting started. And if you bet against me, I guarantee you will be sorry. I came to bring the pain, I came to start a riot. The negativity that they sell and keep your money, don't buy it. I'm that eagle on the lizard, stay crafted like a wizard. So focused on my target like a sniper in a blizzard. I came here ready for war, I came here ready for battle. I tossed and turned all through the night. I call that sleepless in Seattle, rise and shine to the victory. I'm here to write my history, persevere through all the storms, and I never let it get to me. With an annihilate fight and the Superman spirit, the opposition don't stand a chance, and I'm ready to make them feel it.
Got a Superman spirit with an annihilate fight. Got my eyes on the prize, I ain't worried about the hype. See, I came here for war, so let's get this thing poppin'. I'ma finish what I started, cause quitting's not an option. Got a Superman spirit, annihilate fight. Got my eyes on the prize, I ain't worried about the hype. See, I came here for war, so let's get this thing poppin'. I'ma finish what I started, cause quitting's not an option.
Never give in. Never give in. Never, never, never. In nothing, great or small, large or petty, never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. Never yield to force. Never yield to the apparently overwhelming might of the enemy. Never, never, never.
Got a Superman spirit with an annihilate fight. Got my eyes on the prize, I ain't worried about the hype. See, I came here for war, so let's get this thing poppin'. I'ma finish what I started, cause quitting's not an option. Got a Superman spirit, annihilate fight. Got my eyes on the prize, I ain't worried about the hype. See, I came here for war, so let's get this thing poppin'. I'ma finish what I started, cause quitting's not an option.
I've been criticized and doubted, they talk like I ain't bout it. I'm a volcano ready to erupt, so I came here to get rowdy. Competition's talking reckless, but that's what I expected. I'm the Dwight Howard of this game, so all that nonsense gets rejected. I need rage up in this cage, I'm the king of this here ring. I flow just like a butterfly, like a bee is high sting. I'm the King Kong of this jungle, so let's get ready to rumble. I have taken many blows and not one time I've ever stumbled. So be calm in the storm and never let them stress you. Gotta have ice in your veins while staying cool under pressure. A fire in your eyes, a hunger in your heart, a resolve to never quit and about to finish what you start. There's no gain without no pain, no testimony without a test. So when it's said and done, you'll have a story to confess. So let's get ready for war as we make our critics feel it with an annihilate fight and the Superman spirit.
Got a Superman spirit with an annihilate fight. Got my eyes on the prize, I ain't worried about the hype. See, I came here for war, so let's get this thing poppin'. I'ma finish what I started, cause quitting's not an option. Got a Superman spirit, annihilate fight. Got my eyes on the prize, I ain't worried about the hype. See, I came here for war, so let's get this thing poppin'. I'ma finish what I started, cause quitting's not an option.
As I sway from side to side, my heart beating in my chest. Here's the moment of truth to put these naysayers to rest. They said I couldn't do it, I've been called an underachiever. Well, here's my opportunity to turn them all into believers. So don't count me out just yet, I'm just getting started. And if you bet against me, I guarantee you will be sorry. I came to bring the pain, I came to start a riot. The negativity that they selling, keep your money, don't buy it. I'm that eagle on the lizard, stay crafted like a wizard. So focused on my target like a sniper in a blizzard. I came here ready for war, I came here ready for battle.
All right. What's going on, Pi Nation? How is everyone doing out there? I hope you guys are hype. I hope you guys are vibrant. Just doing well out there. I am Devin, CCO here with Dev Team 6. I have to be on my right. Tommy. Tommy is our CSO here, as well as, of course, with development and Pyeswap and everything, taking the lead and the helm on everything, doing an amazing job. So
I feel like I've grown up a little bit, like taller or something.
Yeah, your chair's really high.
Oh, well, Ryan set it up.
Well, we got to get you higher up.
Oh, there you go.
Well, now I'm
That's better.
Now we've gotten off
That's
track,
better.
though.
Okay. All good now.
And, of course, as you guys already know, our CEO, Bill, who needs no introduction.
Hello, everyone.
Anyways, awesome. Well, let's get rocking and rolling. As you guys know, Pyeswap.
Pyeswap.
Let's take it away.
So we're here to give you an update. And as you know, we are here to always be transparent and give you guys 100% exactly what's going on. As some of you know, we were doing pools and farms was our final wrap up, as you call it, for Pyeswap. I do want to just touch base on everything is working. We don't have any issues with Swap or Swap 2.0 technology or the protocol for Swap 2.0. Everything is working. We're all good there. The pools and farms, the only reason it's slightly different, and I can let Tommy speak to this here in a minute, but with our B&B reflection side of the pool for Pi, we certainly we want to do something ahead of time in order to make sure we don't have to do something later. So one thing we were trying to do, and I'll let Tommy talk about it, it was a little bit of a tweak when it came to the staking Pi for Apple and B&B rewards. And in the process of that, obviously, we certainly had to reconfigure some things. And so at this point, we're still wrapping that part up. We believe that we're very, very, very confident in tomorrow. We're very confident that we will be able to, I guess, Ryan's excited and ready. She's got her pies. She's got everything. So very excited about tomorrow and the possibility of that being our final day of this actually happening. Tommy, do you want to speak a little bit about where the wrap up is? I know it feels like you're right at the finish line.
Right at the finish line. I'm almost going to be able to sleep. So kind of where we're at is...
Anybody that's here, I don't mean to interrupt you, but anybody that's watching this right now, please, just out of the goodness of your heart, all your souls, everything deep down inside your bones, please give Tommy a shout out, whether it's on chat, whether it's in Telegram, whether it's on Twitter. This man has gone morning, noon, and night. And so is, Eric's been there, I've been there, we've all been there alongside him, but I feel like Tommy has almost become 24/7, 365 at this point. But he's been an amazing piece to this. We do obviously have some assistance, development assistance with him, that he's working with an amazing team. Obviously, they've got some credentials behind them. But him, and between his efforts, his troubleshooting and things that he's done along the last 2 weeks, we wouldn't be this close at the finish line if it weren't for his perseverance and his passion to get us here. So, Tommy, I'll let you speak. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I think you
Thank you, Bill. I appreciate that.
You're owed some credit for what you're doing.
And thank you for everybody in the chat. Someone called me daddy, and that was kind of weird, but we can move past that. So, like Bill was saying, we want to look forward to the future and not put out something that when we go at the beginning of March to give everybody their B&B reflections that have staked their pie, we don't want to be in a position where we're like, oh no, we can't do this the way we thought we could. So I wanted to take an extra day and just make sure that with the pool that stakes the pie, that we can pull the data and use the data of what everybody has staked, how long it's been staked, in order to calculate those reflections. So we were able to figure that out today. I just have a few last things to implement there on the front end of the pools so that we are all set. So it's really exciting. I'm so excited for all of this.
So let me give you a little rundown of what we expect, and I guess you could expect as well. Over the next 24, 48, 72 hours, I know there are some people in here that have a lot of questions around Moonforce. There's some questions around what's going to be on Pyeswap once we stake, once we open up the platform. Are we going to have a Pi staking pool? How is that all going to work? So let's start with what we anticipate this to look like, because I think there's a lot of people out there wondering what's this whole experience going to feel like for you guys. So our goal is tomorrow as I said, is to give you guys your 5-hour notice. We anticipate a 5-hour notice. Some people were asking for 9.5. I'm not sure where that came from. Why there's a half an hour. Hey, Eric's here. He just stopped by too. So we're going to give you guys a 5-hour notice. So what's going to happen is we're going to announce the 5-hour notice to the room or to the Telegram group, to Twitter. Pretty much every piece of our communication channels, you'll receive or see that happen. We do understand the 5-hour notice. We fully respect it. We want to make sure, since the community believed that that's what we needed, then that's what we're going to oblige to. We probably could essentially do a 5-hour notice a lot sooner than tomorrow. Just only saying that we don't have our whole team here at night, guys. Yes, you guys see me up until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning on the group, and you see Eric and you see Tommy, you see some of us, but the rest of our team actually sleeps. So, contrary to popular belief, we do have a fairly big team that we will utilize once it's launched. We have a lot of monitoring, a lot of maintaining, and a lot of managing of pieces of Pyeswap to ensure that it has success and that it's in a good spot and it's just operating appropriately. So we anticipate once we give the 5-hour notice, we will prep. It'll be a launch party notice. Basically, the time and a countdown will start. Once we get to the countdown, we'll actually come on. We'll do a couple things. We got some really cool stuff planned. The launch party, just so you guys, I know a lot of you guys sometimes work. Some of you have other obligations during the days or even in the evenings, depending on where you live. Certainly understand that we anticipate whatever time the launch party starts, that we're going to run a couple things for about a half an hour into the launch party, and we're going to have some fun. We're going to do some really cool stuff. Some people are going to walk away with some cherry tokens. Some will walk away with some extra Apple to immediately go and stake. And then we will actually have, you'll see it on the table here, there will be a button. It'll be a nice little red button that blows off a nice horn once it's actually pressed. The gentleman to my right or your left, 2 down from me, is going to have the honors, well-deserved honors, of pressing the button. And then Pyeswap will officially go live on the website and on the platform. You will be able to go to pyeswap.com. You will immediately be able to connect your wallet. You'll be able to go to pools. You'll click earn. You'll go to pools. In the pools, you should see a pool to stake your Pi, which you'll stake your Pi for Apple tokens. Once you start earning Apple tokens, then you highly would want to harvest those and quickly get those into the Cherry staking pool, which is a stake your Apple for Cherry pool. Earn as many Cherry tokens as you can. We do anticipate being able to offer some pools around staking Cherry for some other things that help you grow as well. So we are going to release that information later. The other thing that you're going to be able to do once launch goes live is we are going to, and I want to be clear, this will be a test token. Now, just so you understand, it's not a new project. It's not some sort of utility for anything. It's really a proof of concept token. We're going to call it Magic Swap. Magic Swap is going to allow all holders, or anybody for that matter in the world, to be able to take the contract and go into the swap function on Pyeswap and be able to process a transaction. You simply could do a 0.01 buy, and I would highly recommend you don't do any more than that, not necessary. A 0.01 buy, and then the cool part is experiencing the magic of Swap 2.0 protocol immediately and doing it yourself. Seeing it actually live in person, you did it, and then you can click on BSC scan or view on BSC scan, and you can check your transaction. You're gonna see all the buckets. So the Magic Swap token is actually gonna have all these buckets of tokenomics, different arrays of which the different BNB is gonna go in. It's gonna fill these different buckets. One could be a buyback, one could be a marketing wallet, one could be swap and liquefy type thing. All those buckets you'll see, and you'll see the transaction. You'll be able to see all the different pieces of the BNB. You'll be able to account for the 14% of the tokenomics fees, and you'll successfully have made history or be one of the first people in the world, in the crypto space, to ever have transacted on Swap 2.0 protocol. It'll be historic for everyone. And we want you to take part in that and be able to say you personally were one of the first people ever to use the protocol. So that will take place again tomorrow after we launch. We will send out the contract. It'll come out about maybe a half hour into the button will hit. Then Mr. Tommy will make sure that we've got all that information. We'll literally blast it out to all channels right after the button is hit, so you guys can do both staking right away and immediately start playing with testing the swap function. The best part, and this is something that is very, very critical for everybody to understand, we are a team, we are a family, we are a community, and we are all equal. So working together is going to be the largest leverage we have in the entire history of this project. Where am I going with this? Once you have that transaction hash, a link, or you've got a screenshot, or whatever it is, sharing that far and wide, all communities you're a part of, showing people that there's never going to be a reason for a token to ever swap to build transaction fees or tokenomics again. And getting that in front of all sorts of people out there. There's a lot of doubters. There's a lot of people that didn't think that it was possible. There's still about 80% of the developers in the world right now that I guarantee you, if you tell them that we've done this and it's real, they will tell you we are absolutely full of it. I promise you. But this is the proof in the pudding. The blockchain doesn't lie. And us getting this far and wide and waking people up and showing it to them live and in color is going to be the best day of your life and for the rest of your life. You will never forget this moment in time. So we certainly can appreciate each other. All the efforts we've all put into this has been ad nauseum. I can tell you that. We've probably gone through, 6 developers and probably maybe 7 or 8 by now. But the current people we've got now are on this ship, and they're on the ship for the duration, and they will be going forward with all the projects within the Pi ecosystem. So you guys should feel very blessed to be a part of our team, our extended team, our team that has just been absolutely amazing. Our guy over here with the glasses and the beard, I can't call him Eric, Mini Eric, but I certainly can call him amazing, because what he has done is nothing short of a miracle in his efforts and everything that he has done and playing point and getting where we are to where we are today. I think between his logic and effort and our team that is behind Pyeswap and the Pi ecosystem is the only reason we are all going to be celebrating together. So very, very proud of the team internally. Tommy specifically and Eric have worked extremely hard lots of overnights, lots of frustrated nights. I think Eric almost had a meltdown one morning. The only reason I know is because I'm connected to the thread he was about to kill the guy on the other end. I think that was back that was in December. That was in December.
Which guy?
But guys, it has been a journey, and we're almost through the finish line. We didn't come this far to just get here. We came this far to finish, and we came this far to yield the potential of what Pyeswap is going to mean, not only to you as holders, but the crypto communities all over the world, the token communities, the developers, Moonforce, bring in a launchpad, all the things that this is going to do that's going to change how people engage with crypto token projects and how projects are able to engage with their communities in an authentic way. So that leads me to Moonforce. So there's a lot of people out there asking that same question too. So Moonforce, obviously, if Pyeswap isn't live today, we will obviously not be able to go live on presale tomorrow. We will give you an update. We are either looking, and I'm just being fully transparent with you guys, we're either looking at Thursday or we're looking at Monday. I have an argument that could be made that it would be better to do on a Monday, only because it gives our team full every day, 24 hours a day during a week, because we don't have those distractions during the week like you do on a weekend, to really make sure we're monitoring, maintaining, and managing, especially with the moonshot and especially with those buybacks kicking in. We want that to go as far, strong, with lots of pressure all the way up. I think, what is it, 2,000 some odd miles to the moon? I don't remember exactly the number. It's a lot of miles to the moon. But we certainly want it to be right. And so I hope everyone can we appreciate your concerns. We appreciate you've been patient. We appreciate you more than you'll ever know. But we certainly want this to be the best it could be at the highest potential for everybody involved. And I hope you know that we're only making sure that this project is going to get the right launch on all cylinders in every capacity necessary for it to go far and wide and for it to find its awareness around the crypto space. A lot of people ask about marketing. I do want to put that to rest right now. Ebony is very expensive. I just want you to know that. I've never probably spent, or at least, what do you call it, deposited this much money ever when it comes to a crypto project, between Pi as well as Moonforce, as well as the other stuff that we're going to be launching alongside it with the different platforms, Swap, and then obviously charts. We certainly are going to be turning on once the platform's live. It's a lot harder for the community to go through and explain to like 200-300 new people every other hour hitting Telegram. So we will, once we go live with Pyeswap, that button is turned on, and it's not a small amount of traffic. It's going to be tens of thousands of dollars a day that's going to be driving people from crypto communities all over the world. We want Swap to tell its story, so we've gone deep on figuring out how can we tell it in such small context. As with ad copy, you can't really go crazy and write a novel we can't put a Git book on a Facebook ad or in a Twitter ad. You're limited to characters and things like that. So we've done a lot of work on how we're going to get people to quantify or even measure what is Pyeswap and why should they even click. What is the impulse that's going to get people to want to click it? So between the community, between Ebony's $500,000 effort that she's putting in over the next few days, I think we're going to have a really nice bonfire that's going to happen. And I say bonfire because that leads me to the manual burns that will take place. We do have a question around burns that does seem to come up quite a bit. We will be burning the Pi tokens. I think the community is expecting right around 3.4 billion was the number based on where we were when we stopped. I do want you guys to understand the process behind the burn We obviously, when we migrated, there was a little bit of, I think you would call it a transaction reflection thing that was taking place, and then there was some other things that were happening. We do believe that we've actually got it in an accurate place right now. We don't feel there's any issues, but there are still people left to migrate. And there are some people, and you never know when they come out of the woodwork or weeds, or if they're icebreaker and they decided to lock up their tokens for 10 years because they wanted to commit themselves to the project. There's always so many different scenarios, right, for different people. So what we're planning to do is burn $3 billion right away. The $4 million will get locked up. $400 million will get locked up, and as long as within, what do we say, 2 months, 3 months, or something like that. We wanted to give everybody an ample amount of time just in case there is some sort of errors or any sort of breakage, I guess you could call it, from people migrating. That we just want to make sure that nothing comes back, because it'd be really hard to be able to give those people, because that's a lot of pie, I guess you could say, and to give and come up with any tokens after that we burn them all. It's going to be very difficult. Some will ask what happened to the 100 trillion. Why is there 100 trillion? Well, guys, that absorbed the original error that took place. So a lot of people ended up with some sort of weight inside of that 100 million or 100 trillion. So we did already exhaust that issue, but we do anticipate within a month or two, maybe 3, we should be able to start manually burning. So we'll start burning every week. I actually think we could burn a little bit every week starting in a couple, maybe 30 days. I keep looking at Eric because he keeps giving me these little looks, telling me which direction he's planning to go. I didn't get his full update on what his plans are, but I certainly do believe that we could, within 30 days, maybe we start burning 50 million. Once every week or two, just so we get to the point where it's all completely exhausted to that number that we originally were looking at when we stopped Pi the first time. I just want to make sure we have a small enough buffer just in the event something comes up or somebody calls or reaches out or says something about, they've been able to find a reason to believe that, their number is wrong or it's inaccurate for some crazy reason. I don't anticipate anybody having 400 million. I mean, we could probably go down to like 100 million or less, but and we probably will. I don't think we'll hold up. Well, maybe we'll go 3.2 or 3.3 billion burn and hold on to 100 and lock it up or something, just in the event we need it. So that, I hope, answers that question. Moonforce, you will see us. We will be there. We're going to come in on a Wednesday morning. Ebs, let's do Wednesday. Let's get the AMA. We got lots of updates for Moonforce for you guys. Lots of stuff that we've got ready. Truth be told, we are very, very considerate, I guess you could say. Hype is hype, but it is very important that we got through this milestone first, just because this was really the first and foremost thing that needed to be done in order to get to Moonforce. Once we've gone through this milestone, we are going full throttle, freight train, Learjet, whatever you want to call it, Concorde plane, straight ahead, and we are going to get on that shuttle for Moonforce, and we are going to bring crypto's first ever token project that will ever trade on Swap 2.0 protocol to life. And then we will move forward from there, and we will accomplish amazing things moving forward as a community. Very happy to announce all this stuff. I know it's just always just part of the journey. I know I say trust the process. I know people are sick of hearing about trusting the process. I know it even is something that rings in my head sometimes, but I can tell you one thing that you can count on is we are resilient. We are always going to persevere through everything that comes in front of us. Yes, there will be plenty of naysayers. Yes, there will be plenty of doubters. We don't hear anything. We don't hear it. We don't listen. We just move forward and we focus on the prize. And Tommy is going to deliver you guys one hell of a prize. I can promise you that. He's very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. It's one thing to have a vision and Eric to put all the pieces together to get the team and Tommy together and make this all come together. And between Eric's effort and Tommy's overnight and every single day effort, we are right there. I can see it. In fact, I was last night, I was asking Tommy because I was running the token transactions on mainnet on the test token, I guess you can call it, so we can push it out there for you guys to play with. And I just wanted to take screenshots and like send it out to you guys. And Tommy's like, let's just get it out first. Let's just get it out first. So I have to respect. I know, because I'm super freaking pumped. I am so excited.
You get very excited.
I am so excited.
You just want to tell everybody everything.
You have no idea. To actually dream this stuff up, right? And think of the possibility of this being done. Like, I still sit around some days. I know this is going to sound really weird, but I do. I sit around some days. I'm like, who in their right mind built PancakeSwap routers? Like, how did they think that was the way this should work? I still don't understand how it got there.
Well, it wasn't easy to do it the other way.
No, it's not easy.
I mean,
it's not. But
I know why they did it the way they did.
Well, they did it because it was the easy way. So they did the easy work. We did the real work. So Pi Nation, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting us. We love you guys. We are not going anywhere. We'll be here for a while. We'll see you tonight. I'll be on there. We'll do a little toss some words around and make everybody happy for a minute. If I'm on there or you don't see me, then you should worry. That's all I can say. Till next time, guys, we'll be out here first thing tomorrow. We'll be giving you an update. We'll give you your 5-hour notice, and then we'll see you on